for the 12-12 portal. Well, this 12-12 portal is a very, very productive and beautiful one as we're stepping into the new energy, as we're stepping into a new life. We already stepped into the new year, but we also know there is an ending, new beginnings, and we're really feeling it now. We're really feeling it now. So let's see what we have for the Divine Masculine upcoming through this 12-12 portal. At 1 o'clock there is a 12-12 portal activation, to see what the spirit guides are saying and what they're channeling towards us. Yeah, Divine Masculine, working hard to create his money, working hard to create his abundance, so he can do the things to be free. So yeah, it's not only working hard for his stability and his security, but also receiving it. He receives a lot of abundance, he receives a lot of energy and energy from all sides around us, around him, I hear. All your work and your effort and your energy that you put into this will reap its awards. Everything that you wanted to do, will come into fruition. It had 222 on the timer. So yeah, it's really beautiful with that, because Divine Masculine is really in that energy of I'm working towards my future, I'm working towards my union, I'm working towards being healthy, I'm working towards being in the best version of me as I can. And he's doing a lot of effort for it. It could also be because you put so much time and effort in it that you receive all the things that you put out there for yourself, and you let it go. All the right people, all the right energies are coming towards you to support you and to sustain you. So yeah, that's really really beautiful. And let's see, where is he working so hard for? Yeah, I already channeled it, but let's see what the card's saying. Yeah. Yeah, he's working that hard to build a nest. To build a nest on his own, to feel safe, to be able to come back to that safety nest, warm nest, I hear. So he is working to build that safety nest and that safety place for himself, where he can feel, where he can unwind himself, that he can say, oh, I can let go, all of that. So it's for him, it's the beautiful safety that he's working towards. Maybe he's working to create a nest with his partner, to be able to raise a family and be in that energy of, to be the provider and to be able to take care of his divine feminine. Okay. Let's see what else is coming out of this. The Tower. He knew that the Tower, was a part of it, you know. The Tower was a part of it. Could be that, yeah, the Tower was a part of it for everything to change and to let go. I don't see the Tower as a negative element. I see the Tower of, you know, this can't go on this long. You know, something needs to change, something needs to shift. And in the meantime, you know, take a leap of faith, and say, okay, I let it all crumble down, finish it up till the end, and start anew, knowingly that he is supported in that, knowingly that interruption, and that was what was happened, was needed to be able to move on his own, and to discover, you know, why he wants to build that nest, you know, that he wants to have that safety around him. Um, hmm. I hear he wants to dive deep. Yeah, it could be that, you know, you need to cleanse the energies around you, you know, divine masculine, because that tower that you were in was needed. It was needed to start with a clean slate. I hear, to start with a clean slate. So you need to cleanse that energy from the past, let it go, and start in a new one. Start totally new, in a new energy, new emotions, new surroundings, new people around you, because that is really what I feel that is needed in your life. But also people from a beautiful high vibration, because that's where you're also operating in. So if you're operating in the beautiful high vibration, you know, you can't have that lower distorted energies around you, because it will drain you. And when that drains you, that is not a good thing for you. I feel that loyalty has to do a lot with it, but also be loyal to yourself, you know. Yeah, that's what I hear. And that's, he knows, he knows that it was needed, that the tower needed to come down, because there was a focus somewhere else. The focus wasn't on his journey, his original journey where he needed to go to, but I hear there was a choice being made out of ego, instead of out of the heart space, but also had expectations, and the divine feminine felt that really well, and it was needed for him to crumble it all down. You know, it was needed to start with a clean slate. And that's what I hear. They come back at, you know, you start with a clean slate. Your independence brings you a lot of abundance. You're independent, you're standing on your own feet, you're doing the things that you need to do, you're working on your success, you're holding on to, you're bringing your masculine and your feminine energy in balance within yourself. You know, you see the things from a higher view, you know, and you're very connected with source, and that will give you the abundance and stability. So yeah, really beautiful divine masculine. So you are that energy that is yeah, creating that environment for you. So that's really, really amazing. You creating that independent life, that freedom, that you did really well for yourself. So that's where you can, you know, you can come back in that nest, where what your vision is, what your where you're heading to. So yeah, let's see, what does the Michael Oracle cards have to say on this? Max, this is for the masculine collective. Yeah, you know, it's a gamble. You love to gamble sometimes. You love to have the paths open in your take a shot, because that independence that had to do with it's a journey. It's always taking a shot of luck when you step into something you don't know, and you're moving forward. Moving forward with it means that you're taking a gamble, that everything that comes your way is not drawn out, that you are taking that freedom, and the next step that you make, you don't know where you're ending up. So that freedom that you take, there's always a gamble there, you know, and you love to gamble in that, because it gives you the excitement that you need to move forward. Because the tower energy of being stuck and being in that that frequency of the tower that is needed to shake you up, to make you awake, you know, and take that gamble. Take that gamble to move out of that stuckness and to step into something new and be independent, and work through that. That is the journey that will support you on your path, you know, on your path to liberation. I hear you liberated yourself. You liberated yourself. It was needed, I hear. and you liberated yourself from the emotions that held you stuck. Yeah, more abundance coming your way. You know, this is the night. It's the night. It's the warrior. It's the Archangel Michael energy that works with nature, works with source. And because you're doing your work, you're doing your devotion and your dedication, I hear you're very, very dedicated. You know, you're very dedicated and disciplined. It's almost yeah, that that discipline can also hold you, can be a barrier to your freedom. That's what I hear. Yeah, you're dedicated towards your work, but there is a lot of new things coming your way with this 1212 portal. Is really amazing because you're going through new love, new commitments, new abundance, new work coming your way. Um, and you're doing the things because um, there is no other way, I hear. There is no other way. And you will get the success that you need, but you need to take it, okay, you know, it takes its time. It needs its time. But because you're connected with Source and give it to Mother Earth, and walking with the goddess and holding that energy strong and near to you, that will support you, you know. This 1212 portal will really enhance you to take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. You're very protective, protective um, of the divine feminine, I hear. But you also take that leadership very strongly. You are a very strong leader. You're very human, I hear. But I also hear you walking the path of Christ consciousness. So when you walk that path of Christ consciousness, you will doing very, very well. Okay, you're a very great supporter of nature, and fight for it, I hear. You fight for it. You have the marks. You have the marks left on it. You leave your mark, I hear. Okay, one card, please. Yeah, you are transparent in it. Transparency is very strong with you. You want to be transparent. You want to be honest. You're moving forward. Maybe you need to be more transparent in your emotions. You know what is playing for you, what is moving for, and what is working for you, and what is not working for you. I see you're moving through the things for you that you do, and how you walk your path is crystal clear for you. That's what I hear. It's crystal clear what path you need to take and what path you are working on. So it's really, that path is really beautiful for you. Oh my gosh, the same card as the Divine Feminine came out. There's something you don't see. Something you overlook that is Um, Interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, so that is when you walk that path and you are in that energy um, of building that nest, because this card has to do with the nest, working hard to create that nest, but there's something you don't see. Um, and it could be that you're holding up your swords, that you say, okay, I'm withholding my energy, I'm withholding my communication, because something is off, but it keeps you stuck. That's why the warrior says, the knight says, be crystal clear on it, open up and speak about your emotions to be able to clear it all out. Otherwise you get yourself stuck in a situation that is not needed to be stuck, because I have a feeling it will flow. And divine masculine isn't someone that is is withholding his communication. Most of the time he's just blurring it out, and saying how the things are and how the things he feels. But in this situation, in work, there's something you don't see about building the nest. Don't get yourself stuck in it. Don't get yourself stuck in it. Let's see what the Archangel Michael cards of the Michael Oracle cards has to say in it. I'm talking about Archangel Michael, and then the creator of the cards is Michael. Yeah, it's the king energy. It's the king. It could be that he doesn't see himself as the king. He doesn't see himself in that king energy. Or it could also be that he feels that the divine feminine doesn't see his king energy. Yeah, that's also a possibility. To be able to build a nest and to work together. That he thinks that the divine feminine doesn't see this. Oh, is he wrong about that? Is he wrong about that? Because I see, if watch the divine feminine, reading. I did before, an hour ago. So and it's exactly, they mirror each other. The divine feminine don't want to show it, and the divine masculine don't want to show it. So what the heck is going on here, guys? You both like each other, you both have that feeling for each other, you want to celebrate with each other. Oh my gosh. And you don't want to show. Here also too much options. Oh, divine masculine thinks divine feminine has too many options, or he has too many options to choose from, and that gets him confused. And that brings the tower in. Oh, wow, 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 wow. That brings the tower in. So he needs to clear out and be clear with himself what he really wants in his life, what he wants to build on, I ah, yeah. Okay, there are so many. Be careful with what you're choosing. Be careful what you will choose, because sometimes you choose the things that um, yeah. I see the time, I see the jewels, I see the money, I see the house, I see the knowledge, I see the freedom, I see the divine feminine. So in that you need, do I need to choose, I hear, can I have it all? And then I hear, yes, you can have it all. When you um, be clear with yourself, when you're clear with yourself, and not making a choice is creating the tower for you. Not making a conscious choice, I hear. If you make a conscious choice, everything is here for you. Everything is here for you. And it could be that he thinks, divine masculine thinks that the divine feminine has too many options, and is not able, and doesn't feel worthy for the divine feminine to step up. But they both have that king and queen energy. So, yeah, Cupid on it. Oh, the fairy godmother. The fairy godmother. The fairy godmother gives you exactly all that you want. All that you want. Your freedom, the time, the divine feminine, the abundance, the steadiness of the house, the knowledge, and nature, and your freedom. That's what the divine feminine gives you, um, and your wish will be fulfilled. The grandmother fairy will come into your life to give you that energy, to say, you worked so hard for this. You had a horrible tower. You cleansed it out of your life. Now you're in your independence energy. That was a gamble for you. To move through. Um, and now you're in that night energy. You're transparent. You're a warrior, light warrior for Mother Earth, and then the only thing you're insecure about is your divine feminine. Are you man and king enough, to be her king? And the fairy mother says, grandmother fairy says, I give you everything that you need. I give you everything that you want in your life. So don't go to that tower moment. Don't get yourself insecure. Clear that out, and move forward. Don't. It's there. It's already there. It's already there. So that's what I have for you. I will offer all your dreams come true, and you need to be clear for yourself. What you really want. If there are emotions that you didn't speak out, of the emotions of that you do care about somebody, and maybe you're not ready, but you do care, speak out those emotions, so the divine feminine can make her choice, to not to get stuck to that energy, and when you clear that up, everything will come towards you. You don't have to do anything for it. Yeah, really beautiful, really beautiful. Yeah, and it's really mirrors the divine feminine energy that I did before. So yeah, well done, masculine. At the moment, you know what you're working for, what you want in your life. That's all within reach. Very proud of the Divine Masculine. I'm very proud of the Divine Masculine collective, that they take the time and do the effort and work on their emotions and, um, yeah. Then you have the balance. The balance comes back to you. You know, the balance come back to you. It could be that you were juggling for a while, you know, which side should I go? Shall I go this side? Shall I go that side? Uh, and yeah, you were juggling with the energies. I also see, that's really beautiful, juggling your freedom um, and time and work. And you said to yourself, well, can I combine this? You know, grandmother fairy says, you know, maybe it's the best of all that will keep you in balance, to work with it together, you know, and your freedom, work with nature, create your abundance through that, and give it time, you know, don't and get yourself in balance through it. So it could be that that tower that you had in your life, you need to come back in balance to balancing those emotions out. So you're doing really, really well, Divine Masculine. And I see, because you can have all that you want in your life, and that will grant it towards you, you will come back in balance. And balance, in balance with what? What are you coming in balance with? Let's see what the Michael cards have to say. What do you need to come in balance with? The gamble I hear. Yeah, you need to come in balance with the Kundalini energy or with the sexuality energy. Maybe you have these strong feelings, and they match with the fairy grandmother fairy, to have that sexual union, that sacred union with your divine feminine, and that's possible, I hear. And get that energy in balance first. You know, it doesn't mean that it isn't there or it is not possible, but there need to be balance in everything. The emotions needs to be cleared, needs to be transparent. You know, you need to be crystal clear in that, what you want. Don't gamble on it, you know, don't take a gamble on it. It could be that, you know, everything what could get you out of balance could also be, you know, the transformation that you're going through needs a new transformation. You know, the balance where you're going, what you need in your life, that needs transformation. And you are on that journey of transformation, and that is really, really amazing. So, yeah, you're doing really well. And that sexual energy that is within you, that is, yeah, you know, also your living force. You know, it's also your living force. So, yeah, you want to get that in balance with the divine feminine. So, yeah, and the grandmother fairy says, you know, it's your king energy. Your wishes will be granted. you know, on all levels. So also with the divine feminine. So don't worry about that. That's not, um, yeah, yeah. Don't worry with that energy. That is the transformation that is needed to 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 clear up the communication with your feelings. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Because those emotions are there, those that drive is there, that fire, that kundalini energy is so high. That is interesting, very interesting. Yeah. You get support through, you get support from someone from the other realm, from your, you get support from the ancestors, from your spirit guides that are saying, you know, you're on the right path. You know, this is what you're working towards, is this energy that says it's okay, you know, that also that child energy, that inner child that is still within you, needs to get out, to get more fun, to get more joy, to be more lighthearted. And yeah, laughter, you know, I hear the joy, I hear the laughter. That is what you will get if you break through that communication of the emotions and the barrier. You know, sometimes people are withholding that energy of love, of expressing themselves in love, um, in fear of being rejected. And that's totally not the case in this, I hear. It's totally not the case. But if you're transparent with everything, I see all the swords drop down, you know, it's like I see swords around, you know, the divine masculine, about don't come in because, you know, I'm hurt before. But at the moment that transparency is out, that he says, you know, I love you, I care for you, and this is my intentions, all the swords drop. No, so that's really, really interesting. Yeah, really interesting. Yeah. And what is happening here? Yeah, the castle. For me, it's for me, in the fifth dimensional realm, it's it's the crystal castle. The castle, or the it's not the castle, the it's called the cathedral is very significant in their lives. So yeah, really beautiful. It's it's this energy of, yeah, the crystal castle. When I go into that crystal castle, um, you know, it's okay, because that crystal castle um, is there, but also the cathedral is in very significant for the divine masculine, that is connected with the Mary Magdalene energies, with the Christ consciousness connected. You know, being transparent in that energy could be the stability of your faith is be tested. You know, not everybody has the same frequency, not everybody has the same um, beliefs. So, and that's okay also, you know, if you don't have the same beliefs, you know, then there is a disconnection. So things won't be understood, but then you need to be transparent in those energies. You know, you need to be transparent and say, okay, I don't understand what you're saying. Is there a possibility for you to explain it more clearly, that there is not a miscommunication coming out of this, or we creating a tower? And when you do that, when you create that, you know, everything is then built on safe and stability um, of the nest, I hear. Then the nest will be safe. So be transparent in that. So yeah, and ground that energy in your system. So okay, let's see how it goes, what the connection is with all the arch of the Michael Oracle deck here. It's building the nest, clearing out all what is no longer serving you, what you can walk away from. You know, it's a gamble. You know, it's you take a gamble with the things that you want to undertake, but be transparent in it, be crystal clear in your communication with it. Then you're coming into your energy, and the king is your wishes as king and divine masculine are granted, you know, by the grandmother fairy energy. Your wishes will be granted. There is kundalini energy rising, and you're grounding it into a more stable union to build that nest. So yeah, really beautiful, really beautiful. And yeah, it's all happening in the fifth dimensional realm. It's all happening in that frequency, in that high frequency of the divine masculine. That is so beautiful to see how many divine masculines are really climbing in that energy, that are really on that higher frequency of understanding of what's going on. In the union and in the collective of the divine masculine. I'm so proud of them, because they're working so hard on their emotions. They're working so hard to, you know, on the spiritual journey to, to be able to meet the divine feminine. And they're coming closer and closer and closer to the divine feminine, as the divine feminine is the awakener of the whole fifth dimensional realm, and to that process. Now the divine masculine is climbing, and now if they're in balance and they're both coming together, you know, then union can take place. But it's also very needed for the divine feminine also to keep climbing, to keep studying, to work on her emotions, so they can match each other, you know. And in the fifth dimensional realm and in the higher frequency, they're already in union. So this is all playing on the fourth dimensional realm. So yeah, it's really interesting. That is what is happening for the divine masculines and all your divine masculines. I'm really proud of you that you are doing the work, and that you're getting all the effort out for yourself to create that new world, and create that gold print within yourself, and activated that. And I say all the love, all the blessings, and I see you in an hour when I have um, the what is it? Yeah, the 12 portal activation. So when divine masculine goes through that portal activation, know that you will go to a next DNA upgrade. Okay, I see you. All the love, all the blessings. next time. Bye bye.